Hello guys, how are you? I hope everything is well. I'm Mels, and today we're gonna be discussing about my December favorites. These are basically items that I brought with me when I went back to Italy for Christmas, and I either rediscovered them or found about new items because I always try on something different, and yeah, I found new favorites. I truly hope that the holidays went well for you and that you had some time to recharge, get your energies back, and ready for a new year. Holidays always leave me somehow feeling drained, like not because of the social battery going down, but I feel like empty inside when they're done. Like I don't know how to get back on my feet. So hopefully this won't last long, but without further ado, let's get into the makeup. I have new things to show you and older things that I am appreciating particularly right now. So where do we start? Let's start with the eyeshadows. If you know me, I am an eyeshadow girly. Let's start with something new actually. So I have here the First Gal on Jupiter palette. This is from the brand Gloss Gods Cosmetics. This is a European brand. They're from Sweden, I think. And they are an indie brand, so they have something more special. I have to say, this is the first time that I go for an indie brand in the traditional sense, like not a big brand like Melt Cosmetics, which still qualifies as an indie brand, but like an indie, smaller business brand. And I have to say, I was very impressed by the quality of these shades. So first of all, this is a cool toned eyeshadow setup, and we have some duochromes here, but what got me is this shade Orion Octavia, because it has hollow glitter here, and it's the first time I approach these things. I know that there are a lot of brands doing this type of stuff, but it's my first time. So a few shades here that are very impressive. The matte eyeshadows blend so well, they're so buttery smooth, but the shimmers are a stunner. This is my favorite one. It's called Hubble Use. It's a bit chunky, but I feel like it's just the type of shade you deal with. It looks blue. It is blue, a blue to pink shift. It looks almost silver on camera. I don't know, I will let you catch that shift. In person, it is very pink. When I applied it on my lids, it looked very much blue. It's a very interesting shade. Then we have, like a bronzy type of silver. These almost always have silvery sparkle. Bronze. We have the hollow one, which I hope I can capture, but I am not confident. I think you can almost see the hollow, but not really. I'm very sorry, it's hard to capture. We have this like red to gold to green shade here. And look how smooth these are. It looks green to me, but reddish on camera. And then you have, the traditional silver. This goes on for forever. Like, it's that type of shade. So yeah, this is a very impressive palette. And the mattes, you have depth, you have crease shades. This is a stunner. I just wish that there weren't so many silvers, because you have, this is silver, this is silver. Weirdly, also this looks silver on me. This one, it is like a champagne, but also leans a bit too much silver. Too many silvers, but quality is amazing. I had a lot of fun using these, and particularly in the holiday season with this stunning duochromatic shade, I had a lot of fun. Up next for the eyeshadow category, we are going more neutral. So this is the Kashmiri Charmeuse palette from Viseart. This is one of the newest ones they had. This is the one where they started introducing some interesting shades, like a duochrome, a blue to brown duochrome, and we have a red to gold duochrome. But I love this. I think it's because of the most unexpected shades. So these transition shades, like this one, this one, this one, to deepen the look, and then this shimmer and this shimmer here, they look so native on my skin. I don't know why. It's almost like I'm wearing nothing, but it's more than that. It's sophisticated. I don't know. It's magic when it goes on my eyes, and I've been wearing this a lot because of these shades. They are very flattering on my skin tone. So let me swatch some of it. Like the mattes here. I have a lot of shimmer on my hands. And if you are familiar with Viseart eyeshadows, you know that the mattes blend very, very well. They're so easy to work with. Like this is the array of mattes that I usually use when I use this palette. And then for the shimmery shades, I use this purpley, like lilac-y one, and this brownish taupey one. Like these two on my face, they just look right. I can't have enough of this palette, and I'm looking forward to play more with the properly taupe shade. So yeah, I'm surprisingly having a lot of fun with this. I just thought it was nice because it's Viseart, but I did not expect to find like staples in this. Another thing I also wore a lot during Christmas is the Urban Decay Moondust palette. This has been making the rounds. Everybody has been talking about it, and surprisingly I found out that this shade here, Star Cowgirl, this one, you see it a lot more intense because I have just cleaned my hand with a wet wipe. This shade looks better on me than Space Cowboy, so I was very happy to have gotten the palette because this is not a shade that they have in a single. You can see here that this is too orange on me, and this, like when it's blended out, it just gives that goldeny sparkly sheen, and that's what I used it for in my holiday looks. The last eyeshadow I want to talk about is a liquid eyeshadow, and this is from Lisa Eldridge. These are her liquid Lurex, I think. Cannot see it anywhere. This is in the shade Zora. So this is a brown with some silver particles. On some people it also brings out a bit of purple. It does not on me. It looks like a brown with silver. Even blended out you can see no purple on me, but that depends a lot on your undertones and your, you know, that stuff, color theory stuff. But I loved it because it's very easy to use, very easy to blend, and you can have this is a literal one swipe, one product smoky eye, and I love it. Just going a bit off topic here, this is not properly makeup but a makeup tool. I have discovered the beauty of, don't mind the fact that it's dirty, the beauty of velvet sponges. My skin looks so airbrushed when I use this. This is an old Morphe one. It's I think it was the Coca-Cola collaboration, but there are a lot of velvet sponges that you can find online, and I don't know why this type of technology just smooths everything. It applies everything so evenly. I'm excited for having discovered a tool that makes my complexion looks better, so I just wanted to put this in here. Let's go over some blushes now, shall we? This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Patrick Ta in the shade She Is Blushing. I'm wearing it right now. This is like a terracotta type of shade, and like this is very, very pigmented, so you have to be careful. I have a few of these, and this is the most pigmented I have. But this is such a good shade, and it almost looks different on my end than it looks on my face. Let me get rid of these so that you can see it properly. But yeah, I don't know what to wear. This with a warm tone look works perfectly. If I need a cooler toned one, I use the She's a Doll. I have 3 of these. They're part of the same collection. These are the Finding Ferdinand Summer Broad collection with Kaki Reviews Beauty. They have created the most, I don't know, the most interesting and sophisticated array of colors. I think they yeah, they kind of looks the same here, but they're not. We have like going from the lightest one to the deepest one, and they all work on me. That's because they are pretty sheer, so you can build them up. This is Olay. Then we have Latte, which is my favorite because it's the most subdued. And then we have Macchiato. So in order we have Olay, Latte, and Macchiato. I misplaced them, but they go on very, very sheerly. You can build them up, you can have just a flush, and they have been working in every occasion. Like if I don't know what to wear as a blush, I will just use Latte because it works very well with my pale complexion. I want something more warmer, I go for Olay, and for draping I usually use the deepest one, which is Macchiato. The collection is limited edition, unfortunately. I don't know if they have more in stock. If they do and you were on the fence, please go check them out. Highly recommend. Another blush I have here, this is always a cream in a pot one. This is Condensate from Phytosurgeons. This shade is so interesting. It looks brown, it looks purple, and it just works. If you're pale and have a cooler undertone, this is the blush you want to be wearing. This is how it looks blended out. I swear this looks perfectly in touch with my complexion, with my colors, color theory and all that. It just makes sense. I don't know why more brands don't have shades like this, but if you're looking for a cool toned pale, I think this could also go up for a few shades, but I'm not sure. This Phytosurgeons blush is what you need in your life. And last but not least, I'm also reaching for more and more lip products lately, and I fell in love with these Rabanne lip balms. So Rabanne is a new makeup brand. These were available in Italy, I think, before they were in America, so I hope they are now that I'm making this video. These are so comfortable, and they also leave like the smallest tint, depending on the shade of course, on your lips. So they're so emollient, so easy to wear. I think the most interesting one is this shade here, which is called Soul Kiss. It's the shade number 11. This is a brown lip balm. Let me try swatching it because it's not easy for it to show up. This is a cool tone brown balm. I think it's very rare to come by such an interesting shade. It looks a bit like Boy from Chanel. I think that one is a bit more gray and a bit more transparent. This has more of a shade, but it looks so good on the lips. And then the next one is the Bloody Kiss number 68. This is like a raspberry shade, and this leaves a tint, which I'm definitely not mad at. So these are the two shades. I used this when I wanted, you know, something more festive these days, but this one here lives in my purse. I always have it at hand. So these were my favorites for December and the holiday season. I hope that you found something interesting in here, and please do share with me in the comments which products you have been loving so that I can just look them up online. You never know enough about makeup. And thank you for choosing to stay with me for this video. I hope you will consider subscribing. It will help a lot, and it is on my vision board to have more, hopefully more subscribers, to grow my community here on YouTube. So if you want to participate in my 2024 yearly goals, please go ahead and leave a subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!